I'm Joe, aka Mr. Fragrance. And no, you're not on the wrong channel. I have changed the name, but other than that, nothing's changed. We're just going to be doing the exact same stuff, reviewing fragrances, so enjoy the video. Welcome back. Today, this is what we're going to be talking about. This is a brilliant 2020 release, and I'm really excited to go into depth about the background of this fragrance and then how it smells. Do a full review for you. But first, there's a giveaway that I am doing with Bath House Fragrances. It's of patchouli and black pepper, a beautiful scent that I reviewed in the previous video, and you can check it out. It's all you've got to do really is just subscribe and leave a comment down below in the description, and that's it. Bag yourself a free fragrance. It's going to be drawn a week today, so on Sunday. So, this is the fragrance we're going to be talking about. So first of all, here's a presentation. Would you just look at this bottle? As if there was anything wrong with like the previous 1 million bottle. This 1 million Parfum is obviously, it's so elaborate, it is detailed, and it is obviously sticking with the current kind of design of being a gold bar, but to emphasize its additional power and excitement, they've got this cool kind of ring of gold bars around it, around the number 1, and it's obviously 1 million Parfum, so it's the additional step up from 1 million. But I'm going to go into a little bit of detail about the background of the fragrance first. So 1 million Parfum, it was released in 2020. It's obviously a flanker to 1 million, and in the sense that it's very similar, but it's stronger. It's probably a little bit more leathery. It's got a little bit more depth to it, really, in the sense that it's not just this very overly sweet fragrance. There's other kind of hints to it. Now, this next bit I'm gonna have to read off my paper because it's a little bit about the background of the people that created it. So it's created by Christophe Reynaud and Quentin Biche, and he is very well known for so many different fragrances that he has been part of the creation of, if not the only perfumer involved. And they list, there's this extensive list, but a couple of those are Zara Par Homme, Wanted by Night, Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy, Essence de Parfum, La Malle, La Malle in the Navy. The list goes on and on and on. There's so many really well-known fragrances that he's created. But there's a cool story behind how he actually came up with the idea of making this. And he was on holiday, he had his leather bag over his shoulder, and coming back, he realized that 2 bottles had smashed in his bag, and they were sun cream and cistus. And the mixture of that sun cream cistus kind of gave a really sweet, but I think he said it had depth to it. I haven't got the entire thing written here, but basically the sun cream and cistus created a really salty, almost salty sweetness, and then obviously the leather of the bag, and I guess that in the end ended up turning into this. So he obviously was a huge role in creating this fragrance. But I think let's just get into the review now. So it's got notes of tuberose, salt, leather, as I've said, pine, ambergris, labdanum, and that kind of enhances the leather. This labdanum is quite a leathery smell. It's a sweet, really deep, earthy leatheriness. It's a beautiful scent. So you know what? I'm just gonna spit it straight on skin. Oh, wow. It's got that, of course, it's got that original DNA that 1 million's always had. But the thing I love so much about the scent is actually the sweetness at the start. It's very reminiscent of a bruised banana, or when you open up like a kind of a banana that's getting towards the end of its life. Like, you need to eat it soon. That kind of really ripe banana smell. But there is a kind of a floralness to it. The tuberose is there. That's not really the floral. I guess it won't be a floral note so much, but I don't know exactly where it's coming from. And a fresh very, very, very freshness to it as well. Now with 1 million, you're always expecting something that's going to really kick you in the face, and the sweetness from that really is kind of the main show, right? It's the main show. But you have the ambergris is creating some sort of kind of seaside smell. It's creating a lightness to it that you don't generally get with any of the line. The 1 million line is, you know, generally you're just kicked in the face and it's sweet, and it could even give you a headache sometimes. Sometimes it's a little bit much. You need to be really refined with the amount of you know, sprays that you do on the day where you're going to wear a 1 million fragrance of Paco Rabanne. But no, this has a refined kind of seaside vibe to it, which makes it not just a fragrance that you could only wear in winter. And I think that's what they were really going for with this. As we said, the perfumer coming back from holiday smashes sun cream, and we know sun cream to be something that you smell and you wear during the summer. They're not going to make a sun cream that smells really, really spicy and warm. That's meant for the winter. It's going to be something that's fresh and has that kind of seaside ambergris smell. That's what's coming from that. And then I guess the leatheriness is again very subtle. It's not super, super leathery. I sometimes do struggle slightly with very leathery scents, where it's just leather and it's just tobacco, that kind of thing. But this is very, 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 very layered, but subtle at the same time. The subtleties are the seaside, the subtleties are the leather, and the subtleties are the floral. You know, there's just so many subtleties in this, and then you've got obviously the prominent sweetness, but with the mixture of all of that, it just creates a really lovable scent that lasts for so goddamn long. So long. This scent will last you for an entire day. It will last you over that. You know, I mean, on a night where you have been out, long night, feeling a bit rough, and you get back home, go to bed, wake up in the morning wearing the same shirt, you still smell it. If you go to bed, roll over, your bed covers, start to rub that off in the bed, you're gonna smell this scent off of the bed covers for literally weeks. I'm not even joking. This scent not only projects, not only remains and has an incredible longevity, it sticks and will not leave you. And so I guess that's it's a brilliant thing, but it's actually going to be almost, you spray it, if you give yourself a really good spray in the morning, you're going to be wearing this for the next 2 days, and you can't do anything about it really. But no, I love this scent. I recommend it highly. There'll be a link to it in the description down below. I really, really do recommend it. It's a beautiful scent, really interesting bottle, and you know, what else could you ask for a fragrance that has a longevity of that long? You know, really, really impressive, great fragrance, and I totally recommend it. So 1 Million Parfum, brilliant scent. Do check it out, link in the bio. But if you've enjoyed the video, please do like, subscribe and comment. I do loads of these reviews. This is my first video with the name Mr. Fragrance, but I'm enjoying it already. I love it. I love the intro, I love the logo, everything's great. Thank you so much to the community for supporting me so much. And thanks to Steve for the fragrance, from Fragrance Fanatic, for being so supportive of me, basically stealing his name. I hadn't known I'd stolen his name, but I had. So thank you very much. See you next time.